There's been a little bit of negative press around Sony lately, so I thought I would break out some of the good news, which there's always good news. There's always going to be something great coming around from Sony and the PlayStation brand. They just always do something that is impressive, and they continue to do that now. And I can't wait to really talk about this because it's really right up my alley. And I know some of you guys are probably going to be maybe not as impressed, but to me, this really signals Sony's strong point and their strength. They've been doing this like non-stop, the way that they've been kind of landing some of these big announcements and stuff like that. So for me personally, I wanted to focus on the positive. I don't ever want to get caught in too much of the negative. Yes, there's always going to be something negative. Look, if you watch the news during the day, there's going to be negative news 99% of the time because that's what they cover, right? But there's good stuff that happens every day. But I think if people saw that, maybe they wouldn't just tune into the regular news. I don't know what I'm trying to maybe say here, but I think that the positivity has a great place to be when it comes to gaming, because gaming is such a great thing and such a great outlet. And I want to get into it. Hey, I'm Crap Gamer, and this is a Crap Gamer Reviews, of course, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice a few changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from leaving us a like and possibly even consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It means the world to me, and I think you guys are absolutely amazing. And if you do spend some free time with me watching my videos, please leave a like. It helps the video to be seen, and it helps the channel to grow, which is very important. You know, I put a lot of work into this channel, and I try to do better. You know, I have fun with it. Hopefully that comes through with the video. So anyway, Sony is gearing up, and actually looks like they've got quite a bit of good news and things coming, and I can't wait to kind of get into this. This kind of leaked out. It looks like the PlayStation VR 2 showcase rumors are actually going to happen as Sony sends out emails introducing PSVR 2. Sony Interactive Entertainment may be planning a dedicated PSVR 2 showcase at some point in the not too distant future. After the format holder sent out emails to customers titled Introducing VR2, well, this may be nothing more than an email blowout marketing the latest products. Leaker Tom Henderson noted that the same thing happened before the PlayStation 5 launch, which obviously got its own showcase. Furthermore, both Jeff Grubb and Greg Miller have heard multiple whispers about a PSVR 2 showcase, so something might be in the pipeline. According to Tom Henderson, Sony sent out new emails named Introducing PlayStation VR 2. There was a similar email a couple weeks prior to the PS5 pre-launch as well. It could indicate that there are plans for PSVR 2 showcase soon, as both Greg Miller and Jeff Grubb have heard. PSVR 2 is reportedly going to launch in the first quarter of 2023, although Sony has not attached a release date to the new headset. However, it has previously given us a proper look at the design, which has been inspired by the PlayStation 5 family of products. In addition, the hardware manufacturer revealed that the PSVR 2 controller some months ago, which sports a number of textures and features like as haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, much like the DualSense does. Now, the original PSVR was released in October 2016 and saw a number of dedicated titles supporting the device, including Blood and Truth and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So, again, this is going to be some really good news. We see a lot of this stuff coming out of Sony. You know, I can't wait to see exactly what we get in the future. I'm very stoked for what's coming with VR 2. I know a lot of people don't care and couldn't care less about PlayStation VR, but I personally love it. I think that it is a great thing. I love the way that they seem to be able to kind of put us into these worlds that are just simply amazing, and you know, we're going to continue to see that and get that. You know, I like that they're going to put some more first party content out on it. I felt like that was a little bit of an issue with PSVR 1, but there was so much other stuff to be had, and for me, like someone who loves graphics, I understand why the graphics didn't live up to the hype when it comes to you know, PSVR. Like, you got to be able to have the strong frame rates, and you know, I get that some of the games were maybe not graphically impressive on the first PSVR, but I still think that it was an incredible piece of tech and an incredible you know, system for what they were able to kind of repurpose it for. So I love the fact that they were able to kind of do that, and that they were able to get out there and accomplish something so amazing, to be honest with you. I really feel like they kind of were able to do something that gained my interest and a lot of people's interest without actually having to, you know, go out there and completely change the world. Like, people are so worried about gaming, and they don't want it to change from what they're used to. So I love the fact that they were able to kind of put something out and people are able to go and enjoy it, and it's not actually something that's going to completely disrupt everything. So hopefully that's going to be continuing to be the way that things kind of progress. I'm looking forward to it. That wasn't their only bit of good news, though. See, I told you, it's all about the good news right here today. This is very interesting as far as I can tell. Something that I really felt was a smart move on PlayStation's part. Yes, I don't think that their PlayStation Plus update is like something amazing, to be honest with you. Like, I thought that it was okay, but I don't think it's a real competitor for Game Pass. Probably some people agree with me there, but at least it looks like they've done their research, and it looks like all the big names are going to be taking advantage of it, according to Jim Ryan. Speaking on the official PlayStation podcast, Jim Ryan, CEO of and president of Sony Interactive Entertainment, has offered a bit more insight into the games that will be supported by the new PlayStation service this June. While not name-dropping anything specific, Ryan promised that all the big names will be present in the lineup, and this is what he said, and I quote, "I'm going to play a little hard to get on that one, but I can tell you free that we have massive publisher participation in the program. We have all the big names present. We have big publishers, we have small indie publishers, we have over 200 partners working with us to put their content into PlayStation Plus, so the lineup is going to be really strong." Sony has already committed and confirmed that a number of first-party titles, including God of War and Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, will be a part of PlayStation Plus. However, the format holder isn't going to be releasing new games day and date with the service as Microsoft does with Xbox Game Pass, which is a reason why many people were a little bit disappointed with some of the announcements coming from Sony. Now, how will this affect how you feel about it? I couldn't really say. For me personally, if Sony says, like, I love what Microsoft is doing with Game Pass. I haven't always been a big Game Pass fan, but I love what they're doing with it. And of course, when the big first party stuff starts dropping in it regularly, it's going to be a great reason to be excited. With that being said, Microsoft is a completely different animal than Sony. And so if Sony says they can't afford to do something based on, how they've run the numbers or whatever, then I believe it. Like, I got to be honest, I believe it. I think that it's definitely something that, obviously it would take a toll if they had to actually go out there and do it. So when we see this kind of happen, it's kind of weird to say, exactly what's going to change. It looks like Microsoft or Sony has no problem putting a game in there a year and a half later or something like that. Probably about the same time they'll start putting them on PC. So we'll see, we'll see what happens. And again, it's a different situation, but not every company has to do the exact same thing. And I think that's something that people are going to have to kind of realize. Both can be successful and do different things, and I think that's just what we're going to have to accept as fans. So with that being said, I'm going to link all of this because it's a couple of different articles. You guys can check it out below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up, crap gamer out.